Namaste and welcome to our online Vinyasa classes. So today we are going to do again a short flow in which you will be working on the strengthening of your arms. Okay, so this is very important to understand how you're going to engaging your arms while getting into that inversions. Let's suppose you are doing crow pose, and it's very hard to understand our lower limbs, upper limbs, how they are working when you are up of the floor, right? So let's get started. We'll do a little drills. We'll do few drills in which you will understand how you're going to build up the strength of your arms. Okay, find yourself in the tabletop, then pressing your fingertips on the floor, and as you inhale, lift your head up, make an arch on your back, press your palms on the floor, reach high, lift your head up. Exhale, drop your head down, hump on your back, push your hip forward and squeeze into your abdomen. Just engage into your everything from your anterior group of muscles. Reach high from your head, press your hands on the floor, exhale, drop your head down. Very nice. Now while inhaling, lifting your head up, pressing your fingertips on the floor, exhale, dropping your head down, hump on your back. Again, inhale, reach high, press your hands on the floor, roll your shoulders back, make an arch on your back and shift that pressure on your thoracic region to your lumbar. So that you can feel that nice extension on your spine, and just start to move your hips side to side so that it will be easy to understand that body rotation or your spinal rotation from your pelvic girdle. Just start to move up and then down. One, just bring that all information, that energy and that awareness from the floor to your spine. Two, start to rotate into the clockwise, and then one, now anti-clockwise, reach up and then lower your abdomen down. Two, three, go easy. We'll do this for last one, and then inhale, bring your spine back to the neutral position. Now press your palms on the floor, tuck your toes under, lift your both knees 1 inch away from the floor. Slightly lean forward on your arms and just pull your arm muscles back. Three, just engage into your core. Two, and last one, and then inhale back to the center without leaning, and then send your legs back for the plank. And then here, do not hang into the joint, press your hands, elevate your shoulders, and then engage into your abdomen at the same time. Three, take your scapulas out away from each other. Scapula means your shoulder blades, which is directly behind your chest. Two, and then one, exhale for the downward facing dog. Now pedal out your legs one by one so that you can feel that stretch. You can release that all tension from your leg. So this is the first downward facing dog of the class. Now take your right leg up in the air, make your toes pointed, exhale, swing your right leg forward between your hands, drop your back knee on the floor, make a cup of finger, sink your hip down for Asva Sanchalana or horse riding pose. So do not let your knee go further than your toes, just keep it up above your ankle or up above your toes. So this is a restricted range of motion that you cannot take your front knee further than your toes. Just keep it up above your ankle, then press your hands again on the floor and then send your right leg up in the air for 3-leg downward facing dog. You can lift your bottom heel off the floor and engaging to your bottom leg. Exhale, again step your right leg outside of your right palm. Now this time you have got into the lizard pose. Press your hands, roll your shoulders back away from the ears and start to sink your hip down. Exhale, now move back. Inhale, extend, take your front leg out from the center of the body. Exhale, just move back. Inhale, and then exhale, engage into your abdomen. Inhale, again rotate your front leg outward and start to increase that mobility of your hip joint. Exhale, again move back, press your right foot on the floor. Inhale, again take your leg out to the side. Exhale, again bring yourself back to the center. Inhale, and while exhaling back from here, take your right hand out to the side and open up your chest, twist out your spine. It's more like a revolved side angle. Open up your chest and take your right hand over the ear. Look at your palm. Three, keep your back leg straight and twist out your spine and make a room so that you can twist it more easily. 3, and then 1. Exhale, right hand on the floor, and then send your left leg or right leg back up in the air. Now press your palms and then release your right leg on the floor beside of your left leg. Now start to pedal out your legs one by one. Good job. Press your heel on the floor and the other heel on the floor. Just explode it everything just as you're reaching high with your leg. Open up, press your hands on the floor, step your left leg forward between your hands for Asva Sanchalana. So the vinyasa should be very smooth and the movement should be synchronized with your breath. Press your hands, roll your shoulders back, open up your chest, breathe in and out. 3, sink your hip down. 2, and then 1 again. Take your left leg high up in the air, make your toes pointed, reach out. Now bend your bottom leg at the knee, lift your bottom heel off the floor and make your toes pointed. While exhaling, step your left leg outside of your left palm. Again, look in front. It's more like a lizard pose. And start to sink your hip down and then move back. While inhaling, you can also take your front leg outward and open up your chest. Press your hands, exhale, move back. So without holding into any particular posture, you need to just keep moving. Exhale, inhale, and then exhale back to the center. Inhale and then exhale. Just hold that whole body weight on your arms. Again, send your left leg back for the plank and then downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs one by one. Now again, walk your legs forward, slight step your both legs 1 foot forward. Now after this, rotate your arms slight outward, press your fingertips on the floor and reach your hips high. Bend your knees and then lean forward. Lean, look in front and then exhale back. Inhale, press, exhale back. So if you can reach your head down, reach your head down. Otherwise, if it's getting too tough, too intense for you, then you can always use something underneath your head. Exhale, engaging your triceps. Inhale, exhale, press your hands, reach down. Inhale, back, keep your spine straight. Exhale, again press your hands, look in front. Inhale, back. Exhale again, walk your knees forward, walk your legs forward, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Then drop a knee down, rest in child pose. This was your pike push-ups, in which you strengthen your deltoids, your shoulders muscles, so that you can hold that. So what I really feel like, so today's workout is going to definitely give you tomorrow's strength. So if you're working out today, so it won't give you today's strength. So after 2 or 3 days, it is going to get you more stable and settle. Again, downward facing dog, walk your knees forward, drop a knee down, and then sit up into Vajrasana. Now press your palms on the floor, to the side, on the floor, very nice. Inhale here, while exhaling, lift your knee off the floor and reach up with your hip, press your hand and then hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, and then relax. Again, press your palms on the floor. Lift your knee off the floor, bring your knee close to your abdomen, exhale. Make your toes pointed, shift your body weight onto your arms. Inhale, exhale, relax. Now one more time, we'll do. Press your hands, lift your knee off the floor, exhale, reach your hips high and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Drop your knee down and rest in child pose. So we are going to do this for 3 times, 4 times all together with a 5-5 count holding. So this is going to increase the strength and then build up its muscles. So thank you so much for joining me for today's class. So this was all for arm strengthening drills that you can follow up to get into any handstand or any inversion that you like. Thank you so much. Namaste.